to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Look at you, little miss. Every time I think that I start to turn a corner with this child, it seems like she proves me wrong, I guess. No, ma'am. Stop before you mess that up. Wait. So I just recently, like a week ago, I think it was, started a new schedule with the girls and myself. And I thought that it helped a lot keeping up with Ashlyn's like wake times and naps, because her age, you really don't want them to get overtired, because that makes it 10 times worse trying to get them to go to sleep. So you have to stick to these windows of wake time and naps. Her wake time for her age specifically is supposed to be only around 1.5 to 2 hours at most. And her nap should also be around the same length. She's mad at me right now because I muted the TV, but you can wait until I'm done. We're about to go take a nap. No. Yes. No. Yes. But anyways, the schedule did help a lot the first week. She seemed a lot better. She still is. She's a lot more smiley, a lot more talkative than she has ever been the past couple of days. She's been so cute, talking and smiling. She still doesn't really laugh much, but I guess life just isn't that funny. What are you doing? No. Are you gonna tell them? Are you gonna show them you talking? Yeah. Can you talk? Yeah. She's been in a lot better mood lately. Finally, which has been so nice. And we're working on her being able to nap without being on me. Sometimes I can get her to nap in the swing, which I've learned that she actually does like being swaddled. Before I thought she just didn't really care if she was swaddled or not, but then I tried it on a whim one day to see if it would help, and she actually does seem to sleep a little bit better in a swaddle, which sucks because she is getting to the age where she can't use a swaddle anymore, because once she learns to roll herself, she can't be swaddled anymore, and that should or could be soon. And when I tell you it's always one of them, I mean it. Usually during the day when she naps on me and I'm just stuck on the couch, but I'm trying to like move her to the swing or somewhere else to nap. That way I can get stuff done while she's napping. And she's doing decent with it. I only try to get her to do that about 1 or 2 naps a day, because when I do that, she doesn't really get the full nap in, so then she ends up grumpy again. And usually by around like 5 o'clock every day is when she starts to get super duper fussy. Like from the time we wake up until around 5, she's usually actually really good for the most part. She only fusses here and there. But from 5 on to bedtime, she fusses off and on a lot, to the point where it's like hard to do her wake times, because it seems like the only way to get her to stop crying ever is just to have her go to sleep. But she doesn't need to be sleeping all the time. So I'm still trying to find the middle ground there. And she's really complicated with nursing, because if you talk while she's nursing, it distracts her, and then she just gets mad and cries and refuses to nurse. I don't know why she does that, but she doesn't like whenever I talk while she's nursing. And anytime she is nursing fine or sleeping fine, Londyn gets into something and I have to get on to Londyn, so then that wakes Ashlyn up, because I'm talking to Londyn or telling Londyn to stop doing something, and then Londyn throws a fit and it wakes Ashlyn up. So we're still working on finding our balance, but things are a lot better on this schedule. Are you gonna talk and show them so that they don't think I'm crazy? Can you tell them? Do you want to tell them? Oh, you're gonna take it? Whoa, whoa, be careful. Put the cup down so you don't drop the camera. What? Did you just tell them welcome? Fine, I won't talk to you. Jeez. You really need a nap, kid. I'm also trying to be able to fit in more one-on-one time with Londyn, because that's also something I haven't really been able to do because of all of the struggles with Ashlyn. But as I was saying, I stopped dairy. We got on a new schedule. I started Ashlyn on probiotics. So all of those issues should be starting to resolve themselves. Dairy takes a couple weeks to get out of our system, so the dairy change isn't going to be immediate, and neither is the probiotic really. Things have already improved some, but something I've noticed the past couple of days is it seems like Ashlyn once again is not satisfied with my supply. There are some feeds a day where she's fine. Londyn, you're hurting my legs. Be easy. There are some feeds a day where she's fine. I can hear her eating and she is satisfied afterwards. But then there are other times during the day when she's fussy and I try and feed her, because like for the most part the only things that calm her down is either walking around, feeding her, or putting her to sleep. If I don't want her to go to sleep and I'm trying to do something so I can't really walk around, I'll usually try and feed her, but then it's like she pops on and off because I don't think she's really getting anything, or she's not getting enough, and she gets mad and I can't hear her eating at the time. So I don't know if it's just like not time for her to be nursing, so she's just nursing extra and confusing my body, or I don't know what it is. I hope it's not going to turn into a supply issue, but sometimes during the day she just doesn't seem satisfied, especially at night. Every night for the past couple nights she's been doing this thing where, what are you doing? I told you to get a diaper. Every night the past couple nights she does this thing where we'll go to bed at our usual time, I'll lay down with her, and she goes to sleep within minutes, no problem, she's fine. She sleeps for about 30-ish minutes and then she's up and she's screaming and refuses to go back to sleep. In my first, I usually will go with giving her some gripe water, try and get some gas out and see if that's a problem. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, so then I try to feed her off and on. And I switch from boob to boob, and she just keeps popping off and getting mad again, and it doesn't seem like she's getting anything. And I'm starting to wonder if we're getting to a point where I do have to give her bottles on top of nursing, even though we weren't having any problems with supply. Like, she was fine, she was satisfied, and I was making enough, but then all of a sudden it just seems like she needs more on top of nursing. So I'm debating if I should start giving her like little 2-ounce bottles some of those times during the day, like at night, because majority of the night it seems like I'm just switching from side to side trying to get her to go to sleep, and she just won't, and she does it pretty much all night long, and it seems like she's only sleeping for short stretches because she might not be getting enough to be full for the whole night. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm wondering if I do need to start supplementing with formula once and for all, because I don't have any breast milk anymore that I can give her. So if she's not getting enough, I have to give her formula. And thankfully I have a couple samples of the special formula that she needs that the doctor gave us at the last appointment. So I finally have something on hand if I need it. I don't want to start giving her formula and it mess my supply up even more, because she starts eating less, so then my body starts making less again. So I'm just really conflicted right now with what to do about this. So I guess I'm gonna see, like come bedtime probably, how she does with us trying to get her to go to sleep. And if she does the same thing again tonight, why are you telling them welcome? If she does the same thing tonight, I'm probably gonna bust out the formula. We are gonna go take a nap because it's nap time, and this kid is being super duper whiny now. So we're gonna go take a nap and hopefully she wakes up in a better mood. Well, so much for Londyn waking up in a better mood. I didn't even get to take a nap because I couldn't fall asleep, so I also realized I forgot to take meat out for dinner tonight, so there's not enough time to thaw anything. Oopsie. I'll have to wait until Christopher gets home to figure out what we're gonna do. I haven't had much of an appetite lately, and I think a lot of it is because I'm stuck eating dairy-free and just there's not a lot that interests me, and I'm like annoyed with having to miss out on so many of my favorite foods. Like, I've been craving chicken tenders the past couple of days really bad, but I have to be careful with chicken tenders because, like, I have to make sure that they are dairy free, because some people batter theirs with some sort of milk, which I believe I can have like extra crispy ones from KFC or something like that, but every time I've wanted them, I've gone on DoorDash and I'm like, the only thing I can eat is literally just these chicken tenders that I like anyways. I can't have any of the sides that are worth it. They got rid of potato wedges, which I love potato wedges, and that would have been what I would have done, but they got rid of it. So every time I tell myself, no, there's no point in paying so much money for literally just some chicken tenders, and I end up going with McDonald's. And I feel like I'm just starving a lot lately because I just don't care to eat, and I kind of like suppressed my appetite in a way. But I just realized whenever I was waiting for us to get up from our nap that I'm really hungry today, because all I had so far was some gummies and a protein shake, which pretty much the only thing that I've been eating lately is gummies and sunflower seeds, and then whatever we have for dinner. I've started skipping out on breakfast because I'm tired of making myself eat food that I don't even like. Like, the smoothies are gross and I had to force them down. My protein shakes are disgusting and I have to force them down. And there's just so much food that I'm just trying to force myself to eat it just to try and be healthier and have food, but I hate it. See, this is what I mean. I just popped her from boob to boob, back and forth, and she kept popping off, getting mad. Would only stay latched for like a couple seconds. And then the only way to withstand when she's like this is just to put her back to sleep. Like, I don't know if it's just a tummy ache or if it truly is a supply issue. Once again, every time I think that things are improving, it just one step forward, 3 steps back, it seems like. I thought my supply was completely fine. It's been fine. And then all of a sudden, the past couple days, it seemed like it's not anymore. And I haven't done anything different. I'm really conflicted. I'm almost out of gripe water again. I just bought gripe water like a week and a half ago. And I probably only have like 1 more dose left until Thursday, whenever I can get more. So, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if it is just a stomach ache that she keeps getting or if it's a supply issue, but Christopher thinks I purposely didn't take meat out today because I wanted to eat something else. Which, I mean, technically I do want something else. Like I said, I've been craving chicken tenders, even though I probably won't get them, but for some reason I'm just obsessed with McDonald's lately. I mean, I don't really know that I can say lately because I've been obsessed with it since like the end of my pregnancy with Ashlyn. So it's been quite a few months that I've been completely obsessed with McDonald's and could eat it for dinner like every day. But obviously that's not very smart financially, so I kind of hold off. Sometimes I'll go a while without it, and sometimes I'll eat it almost every day. London's to the point right now, if I open our baby gate and go towards the front door down those stairs, every time I do it, she's nuggets, and I'm like, dude, just because I come to the front door does not mean there's nuggets, because I was doing DoorDash and getting the nuggets off the front porch, so she thinks that every time I go down there, there's nuggets. I mean, the reason that I'm probably so obsessed with McDonald's right now, like I said, is because it's one of the only things that I actually like. I don't have to make weird substitutions for, and I can enjoy it being dairy free. It sucks I can't have french fries anymore, and I can't have my McFlurry anymore, but I love sweet tea, but I've never been able to get it consistently the right taste at home whenever I make it myself. So usually McDonald's sweet tea is pretty good, so I love getting a sweet tea and nuggets and usually a fry, but now can't have that, so instead I get a plain McChicken because I don't really like mayonnaise and I don't really like lettuce. Fox, yes.
What's that?
Walrus.
Walrus?
Polar bear.
Poultry.
Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Seal.
Seal. Cheese. Pound.
Starfish.
Pound. Fish. Bird.
Porcupine fish. I've never heard it be called that.
Pizza.
Crab. Turtle.
Turtle.
Yep, turtle.
Fish.
Fish.
Beaker.
Sea lion.
Lion.
Whale.
Wheel. Birds.
Ant.
8 birds.
Ladybug. Worm.
Burger.
Grasshopper. Caterpillar.
Children. Birthday.
Spider.
Shadow.
Dragonfly.
Tie.
Snail.
Shield.
Got her this little book toy at Walmart the other week and she really likes it. Oh, is it loud? I need to find more toys like this because she really enjoys them. I find it so cute that she started talking more and stuff. Because like in the car usually she's always either crying or sleeping, but here lately she's gotten to the point where sometimes you'll just randomly hear her back there like cooing and talking to herself, and it's so cute. Of course she doesn't want to talk today for you guys. Why you don't want to talk? Why you don't want to talk? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm eating some gummies right now and some pretzels with Londyn because I'm starving. I'm just really hungry right now. And Christopher's talking about getting KFC in text messages because he was, like I said, he was saying I purposely didn't take meat out, and I was like, no, I didn't do that on purpose, but yes, I did want something else. And he's like, well, you can DoorDash KFC, and I was like, that's expensive for only chicken tenders. And he's like, obviously I would eat too. Cause like at first he was complaining. He's like, dude, by the time I get home it's 7, and then by the time I'm showered and eating and blah, 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 it's 9 o'clock, which is bedtime for us. So he was like complaining that he didn't want to go get food, and I was like, I didn't mean a sit down restaurant. I'm not worried about that. And that's when he said, well, you can DoorDash KFC. And I was like, it's expensive for just chicken tenders. But we're snacking. I'm watching some YouTube, and then I have to edit tomorrow's video. Hopefully this girl chills out for a little bit now. She had a 2-hour nap, came out here, nursed off and on both sides, took a little cat nap. Yeah, took a little cat nap, and now she seems okay. So we'll see how long this lasts. Because you're supposed to stay up till 5, at least for now. We haven't quite gotten the wake times and the nap times completely right yet. It's still taking some trial and error. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who is that? Is that you? Who is that?
Me, Mom.
Why do you keep saying welcome? It's so funny how Londyn's learned how to say welcome for like, you're welcome. So I'll tell her, like if I give her something I say thank you. So she says thank you, and then she says welcome for you.
Me, Mom.
Say welcome.
Me, Mom.
It's so funny how she says welcome too. Well, I don't even know what she's saying right now. What are you talking about? I muted my YouTube video and kept it playing and missed a bunch. Can you tell them what you're doing? You got your book? You got your book? Can you say hi?
Hi.
She's smiling at Londyn.
Hi.
What are you eating? What you got? What is that? Where are those?
Cookie.
Pretzel? And you got Cleo over here just waiting for someone to give her some food. No, well. Yeah, boo.
Whoa. Me.
Oh. What's it doing? Oh man, I didn't get my water out of the room.
No.
Hello.
Me, Tutti.
Hello.
Me.
What are you doing? Me cute. Oh, cute. Are you cute? What do you talk about? What do you talk about? I doing. Oh. Oh. Me.
Sissy.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Me. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing. What you talk about? What you talk about? You cute. Oh, you chickies. Oh, you chickies.
Best stick thrower I've ever seen.
You gonna dip the fries in honey mustard?
I'll go unbury one of mine and bring it to her. Us too. We need to get in on this action.
You're gonna eat your mac and cheese?
Impressive fetch lady.
I'm gonna change the channel. I need to watch Among Us anyway.
What? Oh, that Chuba game. I have not made a formula bottle in so long, so I gotta read the directions. Can't believe people don't actually read manuals and directions and stuff when it comes to baby stuff, because I mean, it's kind of important, you know? You kind of need to read things so you know you're doing stuff right. Who are you telling to shut up? 1 scoop to every 2 ounces of water. Especially when it comes to formula. I see so many people mix their formula wrong. They don't level their scoops. They don't do enough scoops. They don't do the order right. And it's actually really important because the ratio of formula to water is super important because you need them to get the right nutrients and everything. And if you water the formula down too much, obviously they're not going to get the right nutrients. And also, babies can get water intoxication. You did not know that. Babies aren't supposed to have much water at all. When they're super young, literally all they need is what's in breast milk or formula. Anything more than that, a lot more than that, risks them getting water intoxication, which is very serious.
And we went to lights? No, I came near the end of the round. I did lights. I'm sorry, but after, so did you check logs before or after lights? Like in the middle. Okay, so there's only 1 person left. We can solve those tasks. Everyone.
Did you drink your milk? You need to finish your milk so you can brush your teeth, kid. So, I decided to try out a little mini bottle of formula just to see if it helps any. Because like I said, she still is continuing to pop on and off the breast, like, I'd say like 2 or 3 feeds of the day. And I'm not sure why, so we're gonna test this out and see if it's because of supply and her not being full enough. She had a bath tonight. Cute. And when we go back to the room, she's gonna get her jammies and the bottle and see if it helps her go to bed better tonight. You gotta get you a different swaddle because your other ones are dirty and you've got my hair stuck all in your fingers.
Such
Tomorrow's gonna be a long day because Daddy has class after work, so he won't be home until probably like 9 or 10 o'clock at the earliest-ish, I'd say.
A little while ago, did you fart your mic? Wait, in the middle of a game, did you feel it was quiet? Did you guys do that?
So London's gonna finish her milk.
You did that fart into your mic.
And then we're gonna brush her teeth and do medicine. And then go to bed.
You did it.
Ashlyn has this probiotic here and it's drops. And you're supposed to do 5 drops a day. But they drop so slow. So it's really hard to give it to her. But let me do this real quick before I forget. Usually she throws more of a fit than that, but you like the light?
The blackbird inside your chest that calls on you to cry. You decided it was time for him to fly out of the darkness and into the light, higher and higher out of sight. The whisper inside your heart tells you let go. Time to leave the past. You did what you knew. Slow down and rest. You've been through a war. No one can hurt you anymore. Behind closed eyes, all of my scars start to heal when I'm with you, and I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. Just give a little bit